guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a carrot cake cheesecake. It's 2 layers of carrot cake with a cheesecake layer in the middle and frosted with a cream cheese frosting. So let's get started. First, preheat the oven to 325 degrees. We'll make the cheesecake layer first so it has time to cool. So in a medium bowl, add the eggs and beat them with an electric mixer on high speed until they become light, about 1 minute. Then add in the softened cream cheese, sugar, vanilla extract, and salt. Then beat it with the electric mixer until they're well combined. Don't worry if you can't get the mixture completely smooth, just don't overmix the batter. Then scrape down the sides of the bowl to make sure all the ingredients are mixing in. Then beat it until all the ingredients are mixed in. Grease a 9-inch round cake pan with nonstick cooking spray. Line the pan with a circle of parchment paper. Then grease the top of the parchment paper. Then pour the batter into the pan. Then bang the pan on the countertop a few times to level it out and to get rid of any big air bubbles. Then place it onto a baking sheet. Then place it into the oven. Then pour hot water into the baking sheet. This helps to make sure the cheesecake doesn't crack. Then bake the cheesecake in the oven for about an hour or until it turns a light golden brown color on top. Then once it's done, remove it from the oven. Then carefully remove the cheesecake from the baking pan and place it onto a cooling rack and let it cool for about a half an hour. Then once it's cooled down, it's okay if it's not cooled completely. Wrap it in plastic wrap and refrigerate it for at least 3 hours or longer is even better. Then to make the carrot cake, preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Then in a medium bowl, add in the flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt, cinnamon, ginger, and nutmeg, and whisk them together until they're combined. And set it aside for now. Then in a larger bowl, add in the melted butter, canola oil, brown sugar, white sugar, eggs, and vanilla extract. And whisk them together until they're well combined. Then for the carrots, you want to wash them really well and then grate them using a box grater. Then measure out the grated carrots and make sure you also pack them into the measuring cup to be sure the measurement is right. Then add the grated carrots into the wet ingredients. Then add in the crushed pineapple. You can use canned pineapple, just be sure to drain it really well, or you can use fresh or frozen pineapple and just put it into a food processor. And add in the dry ingredients. Then mix them together until they're just combined. Try not to overmix the batter. Grease 2 9-inch round cake pans with nonstick cooking spray. Line each pan with a circle of parchment paper. Then grease the top of the paper. Then divide the batter evenly between each pan. And bake them in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes or until a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. Then once they're done, remove them from the oven and let them cool completely. While they're cooling, you can make the cream cheese frosting in the bowl of a stand mixer, or you can use an electric hand mixer. Add the softened cream cheese and softened butter, and beat them on high speed for 5 minutes. While it's beating, sift the powdered sugar into a medium bowl. Then after 5 minutes of beating, turn off the mixer and add in about half of the powdered sugar. And carefully mix it in on low speed until it's combined. Then once it is combined, beat it on high speed for about a minute. Then add in the rest of the powdered sugar. And again, carefully mix it on low speed until it's combined. And once it is combined, beat it on high speed for about a minute. Then finish it by hand to make sure all the ingredients are mixing in. Once your cake layers have cooled completely, run a butter knife around the edges to loosen them from the pan. And flip them out of the pan and remove the parchment paper. Then to assemble the cake, spread a little bit of frosting onto your serving plate. Then add on your first cake layer. Then spread some frosting onto the top of it. Then once your cheesecake layer has chilled, run a butter knife around the edges to loosen it from the pan. And flip it over on top of the cake. And also remove the parchment paper. Then spread some frosting on top of the cheesecake. Then add the last cake layer on top. And then cover the entire cake in the cream cheese frosting, smoothing it out as best as you can. And that's how to make a carrot cake cheesecake. Check out more of my videos here and subscribe to my channel here so you don't miss out on any of my videos. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.